What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies? Um, just sitting here thinking about going live on YouTube. They blocked my Facebook, so I couldn't go live on Facebook here in Livonia, Michigan, because I got some stuff coming up, and they really sneaky trying to hide me because it's some $1 billion stuff, y'all. Not millions, $1 billion stuff. You know, uh, uh, I'm trying to change a lot of things. As far as the future, you know, build our own roads on our own land. You know, have our own stores, and a lot of people don't want that to happen, but it can. They think that it's gonna prevent them from making money. That's how it is sometimes. You know, that competitor type of understanding of equity and commodity based understandings of money. Dividends, capital. Um, Sad because it's a lot of money. That's a lot. It's very extensive amounts of currency that can be um, shared in this world, not just in your little piece of the rock. Where you live at on the rock on the earth, and whatever little corner piece of the rock you live on. you know, Whatever state, in whatever country, that little piece of area you hang around and go around on in a 24-hour course of a day. So you can go back home and lay down. That little lamb on this big earth. You can't catch all the fish in the world. You can't drill all the oil in the world. You can't get all the gold and diamonds in the world. Then what makes you think you can get all the money in the world? And nobody else can't have none. Yeah, so basically they tried to stop my freedom of speech. Um, Understanding. But I understand too, because I'm going for a lot of money. I'm suing these people for a lot of money. So I understand what they do, what they doing to prevent me from trying to sue them for a lot of money. It's business. I'm not angry, personal about some of the things that they've done towards me that were some things that kept me back from reaching my full potential. But I got plans for those people, just like they had plans for me. they didn't know I was just as intelligent. By the way, more intelligent than they were. So they pretended and behaved as if I was beneath them, which I knew I wasn't, but I wasn't willing to tell them neither. Because this is business. So even though they went on Facebook and did some stuff to try to stop me from broadcasting here in Livonia, Michigan, slash Redford, even though there's ways, there's always ways. To allow good to be um, revealed. So I'm about to send this one over to Facebook and possibly Twitter to let everybody know they didn't totally stop the communication. They just kind of stopped the way that they could hear information that was easy for them to hear. But you guys don't have no problem with it. Y'all can find it whenever y'all want it because it's going to continue to be broadcast. Um, I was mentioning something about a meeting earlier. Hold on. I guess I have to talk about that. It was some stuff at the meeting. Basically, at the meetings, they tell you can't talk about at the things that's going on in the meetings. But in the meetings, they saying some stuff that need to be spoke about because they're trying to violate like your freedom of speech. That's like the main one that they violate when they're telling you that you can't talk about what's going on is taking away your freedom of speech, even if they try to go to court and the judge side with a side and say that it's a gag order and you agree to it. Even if you agree to a gag order, they still violating your constitutional rights to protect yourself. Even if you sign a piece of paper and said you promise not to say something about somebody that's doing something to you, and then they hit you with a baseball bat side your head, and you turn around and say, "Ouch! You hit me with a baseball bat," and then they take you to court and say, "Well, it said that you can't say um, anything about." They still is breaking the law because the Constitution is designed to protect you, even if you was put in that situation where you have to sign a piece of paper that said that you was a gag order and you couldn't say nothing, but your life was in jeopardy and you had to say something. Yes, that's correct. The Constitution is designed even to protect you. You gotta just read it, and you definitely gotta have a good understanding of being moral. And once you understand that, then you're gonna find out that the Constitution is designed for you. The better you are, the more that Constitution is designed for you. it'd be better for you than it is the persons that you thought that it was designed for once you figure out the moral intent of the Constitution. It's the most protective piece of paper that man have ever created. Man. But to get a credit where it's honestly need to be adjourned is to the Lord. Because through the commandments is the only way that the Constitution even survived. It was even manuscript. It's because of the Constitution. I mean, because of the 12 commandments. And if when you read both of those together, you're gonna find out how they coexist with each other. And I'm about to go right now and talk to you later. I was about to talk about some at the meeting some what's the words? Some harassment about, I'm a heterosexual, but it's some gay people in the world and they be like playing some game with the gay people. Like, it's kind of sad to me. I mean, I ain't never been no bully. That's why I ain't never really got into, picking on the weak. Now, we was playing some sports. We playing basketball, football, competitive, taunting. Yeah, that's understandable. But in life, you know, it's some different issues. It's more like life and death issues. Got a lot of people out here that have been abused in their life, and you don't know what could trigger certain switches. And then, people be on the news crying, talking about they don't understand why somebody did something like that. Well, that's why. Yeah, I'm too high strong, and I would never resort to nothing like that. I wouldn't know. But I'm answering the question to the people who ask why certain people do certain things and they say they seem so good. Well, that's why. Everybody ain't been trained to be good. Everybody hasn't. Some people were trained to be bad. Some people was trained to be good, and then they were trained to be bad. And the fact that they were trained to be good first takes away the bad stuff. However, some people was trained to be bad, and now they're trying to teach them how to be good, but the bad is it's still in them. Vice versa. And them people, I don't know. I can't call it. I don't know. I don't know what to say for them. Besides, I hope they get better. Stick with it. Stick with trying to be good. But the realistic, they're a ticking time bomb in this world where people antagonize because they feel that they have to for the reasons that they do it for whatever. Money is the power. So hey, let's just blame it on money right now. But regardless, all them people ain't got that that willpower and that strength to fight through all that stuff. I see some people. I've grown up with some people, and they just said it. They can't do it. They said it. They've been saying it. I can't do it. I can't. They will say stuff like that about they tempers. They pretty much said it. They said they can't do it. They was honest. They was honest. They said they couldn't handle certain stress and pain because they would snap and they would do certain things. They meant that. They was honest then. You know, we live in a world that people see that and will take advantage of other people and want to see them snap. But going back to the meetings, listen, ladies, if I wasn't married, I would still be out there trying to Romeo you, you know, make sure that you are treated like nothing but the finest of all women that ever walked the earth. But since I'm married, I can only wish to treat you like that from afar. But I'm all man, okay? Just because I can't treat you like you that shining star, don't mean that I don't think it. It just means that I can't because I'm married and I'm getting older and more wiser, and my loyalty is way above anybody else's loyalty that you will ever know as a human being. Maybe besides Jesus, you know, I may come in second. I might come in second. I don't know. You know, Moses did carry the 12, and Noah was pretty loyal. You know, Noah with the shit with the animals, named all the animals. He was pretty. I'm not gonna go too far than that. Now. And I'm not saying that Noah was loyal than me neither, though. It's a possibility he may have been, but I'm not gonna just say it like just get Noah the trophy. No, 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 no. I don't feel that way. However, I talk to y'all later on the episode of Keeping It Real. I don't know what verse this is, what volume, episode, but